Assa, my dudes, and welcome back to PLB Green. Come with me as I build a tiny rainforest stream. I'm starting off with a tiny little 25 centimeter paludarium lush tank. I'm using blue modeling foam to build up the structure of the hardscape. In the end, you won't see any of it, but it's a great thing to use to fill up that void. After gluing it together, I drew out my stream using a Sharpie and carved away at the foam. The idea being that the stream starts at the top left and runs its way down to the bottom right. Now I am officially obsessed with W10 substrates. They're so good. Crikey! This is a riverbed one. I'm going to be very, very liberal with the silicon and apply it in the river section of the modeling foam. The thicker layer you do, the more substrate it will hold. I just really coat it on and push it in to make sure you don't see any of that blue foam under the riverbed. Give it 24 hours to dry and the magic has happened. All the excess will fall off and you'll be left with this cute little stream. Look how detailed that W10 substrate is. Now it's time for perfect moss matting. This moisture wicking fabric will bring up any liquid that it touches, giving a nice moist layer for the moss to grow on. I cut, wrap and pin it in around the whole structure, like a Christmas present. Then I'm using black scoria as a base. With a little test run of the stream, it's running perfectly. A great flow. Now I'm starting to add some of the mossy rocks. I build up different layers of black scoria to create different heights and interest in the landscape. Then using some fiberglass fly screen, I block off the scoria from the substrate. Couple of nice little ferns, and we're on our way to planting this tank out. With larger plants situated at the back and working towards the front with smaller plants, it gets the perspective just right. Here's the finished product. I've layered terrestrial moss over all of the exposed moss fabric and planted lots of little bursts of ferns around the whole scape. The little creek runs down to the bottom right where a small pool of water gathers. Looking up close, the finer details are really pretty. As soon as the water hit these rocks and the moss fabric, all of the moss greened up very, very quickly. It's so bright and vivid. It looks great and is a fantastic addition to my little shelf of habitats. See you next time on PLB Green.